The history of Nestlé began in late 1886 in Switzerland when the German-born pharmacist Henri Nestlé opened a company producing milk-derived food in a small town. His first product, an infant cereal for mothers who couldn't breastfeed, combined cow's milk, wheat flour, and sugar. Despite everything, this cereal was a success. At the time, Henri Nestlé started his company. A Swiss competitor, the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company, was founded by two Americans. These Americans promised a safe alternative to fresh milk. After more than 2 decades of fierce competition, the two companies merged in 1905, forming Nestlé. Initially, Nestlé expanded its business internationally, opening its first American factory in 1900. During World War I, it secured million-dollar government contracts for condensed milk and chocolate. By the end of the war, Nestlé already had over 40 factories worldwide. At the onset of World War II, Nestlé was profiting from both sides of the conflict, signing contracts with both the German and American governments. However, the world's largest food company was involved in a series of controversies, especially regarding its infant formula. In the 1970s, Nestlé aggressively promoted its infant formula in less developed countries, specifically targeting the poorest. Despite precarious conditions, the company made it seem like its artificial milk was as good as breast milk, which was not true. Mothers, often without access to clean water, mixed the formula with polluted water, putting their children at risk. Focused solely on profits, Nestlé paid doctors to promote the infant formula as healthy, disregarding the actual health risks to children. In 1981, the WHO established new regulations prohibiting comparisons between breast milk and artificial milk, but Nestlé circumvented these restrictions, continuing its controversial practices. The controversy surrounding Nestlé goes beyond issues related to just infant formula. As the world's largest producer of bottled water, the company faced serious allegations and legal actions. In the United States, Nestlé was sued for selling tap water as mineral water, raising questions about business ethics. The situation in Pakistan is even more alarming, revealing diversion of drinking water from local communities. By bottling this water and selling it back to the same people who were denied access to their own source, Nestlé created a cycle of exploitation with devastating consequences. Entire communities were forced to consume inadequate water, resulting in a range of health problems due to a lack of resources to acquire clean water. Furthermore, Nestlé has faced criticism for its connection to forced child labor on cocoa farms in Africa. Even after publicly committing to cease purchasing cocoa from farms employing child labor, condemnable practices persisted, sparking a wave of public outrage. Cocoa, essential in chocolate production, is a valuable commodity, but the human cost associated with its procurement cannot be ignored. As a leader in this industry, Nestlé has the power and responsibility to ensure its supply chains are free from child exploitation. The initial promise to cease transactions with farms using child labor should have been a significant step toward corporate responsibility. However, the persistence of these questionable practices indicates a troubling gap between Nestlé's corporate rhetoric and its actual actions. The ongoing disregard for children's rights and exploitation in the name of profit not only raises questions about the company's ethics, but also incites the anger of consumers, human rights organizations, and society at large. In summary, Nestlé is a multinational giant, a leader in food and bottled water, but its questionable practices have stirred controversy over the years. It is essential to consider these aspects when evaluating the company, as not everything is as magnificent as it may initially seem. Were you aware of these facts about Nestlé? Let me know below.